我那个上次不是打完那个 BOSS 了吗？然后我就拿到了7级卡，我就想回来开一下这个门。啊，前面有只狗，也不知道那是什么狗。有必要就把它干掉吧。哎呦，里面那么多！甩个雷进去。里面都是啥呀？感觉也不是特别重要的东西。那这7级根本就配不上7级的一个级别的一个门啊。感觉回来不大值当，没关系，没关系，我慢慢走回去。那我就直接跳过了那个地方就。好，我们回来了。先稍微捡点东西，你走吧。上回说到了我们的一直帮我们的那个医生，貌似是个间谍。这个剧情真的很诡异啊！前面有那么多个，应该扔这个。哇，那么多！哎呦，这地方这上面有什么东西啊？肯定有好东西，我再扔一个试试。没什么好东西啊，感觉。这是不是有个通风口会进？哦，那不是通风口。白去了，浪费那么多血。感觉要讲大战的，大战要来了，给那么一个视角，我还没存档呢，我先存个档。
You caught Snake?
这应该就是放合金装备的地方吧？这应该就是合金装备了吧？这台机器。这有个楼梯，先上去。怎么回事
？Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
but I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
I don't know yet. I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
是个黑客呀。哎，没有雷达了。这真的一个人都没有。有。
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
你这过来，你又没给什么信息，你打个电话来干嘛？上去。这个给了很多那个电磁波的那个手榴弹啊，感觉之后会很有用途。干嘛？这地方太安静了，雷达又不好使，然后又给了我很多这个自动步枪的子弹，又是电磁波的手榴弹。哎，那边有人，我看见了。感觉要过来了，那个人。感觉从这边是过不去的。这是过不去的，我要从另外一边走。这可以上去吗？哦，这可以上去。你怎么又打电话来了你？
Snake, I did it!
You got past security?
Bingo!
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system, it would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
We learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No, Ocelot took it from me.
Damn.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
这个宅代真的感觉他做的事情突然变得那么重要起来了，之前就一直躲躲藏藏的。这边有人吗？因为没人好像。我就要步步为营啊，要不然被发现了就糟糕了。那边有个人。他走过来了呀。他真的要走过来了呀。让他走到那儿去了。你把我的枪换上。他走过来了呀。我是不是要上去啊？诶，我怎么看不到那个人呢？不见了。这怎么办呢？我看看啊。主要是我没有任何的正面作战的经验。
You caught Snake?
诶，用完了。这个镜头给的很好。好。怎么回事
？Snake,
did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Arms Tech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
It looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
里面应该有人，我觉得。对，里面有人。这前面有什么东西吗？前面没什么东西。这我怎么进去呢？问题是，哦，过场动画会带我们进去。
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the president will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the president's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the president will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big boss's DNA and $1 billion. $1 billion?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox-Die vaccine in our demands.
Fox-Die. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox-Die was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
Well, he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream.
But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is in it again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Snake, I found Baker's top-secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate them?
Okay, you see the override system that the President was talking about? It can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in 1. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key.
对，
Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that
被
key,
发现了。
Snake.
Who's that?
Damn!
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
你这
Snake, you've got to get that key.
哎呦，我的这手柄我都忘记哎，我这手柄我都忘了那个。
What is it, Snake?
我刚刚手柄那个
In China.
播放动画太久了，我都忘记重新让它那个哎，我看看啊，我就忘了重新让那个手柄开了。我先哎，这个这怎么回事？
Snake,
哎，我按错键了。白白浪费了好多血。这地方没人，好像。我这游戏真的打得太菜了，太菜了，我自己我都忍受不了。哎，那个，我记得是从这边掉下去了，掉到水里面去了。那边有个摄像头，这边有东西捡吗？直接扔个手榴弹过去。哎，怎么有那么多东西？找到了。这怎么回事啊？这怎么回事啊？哦，我懂了，我捡到个炸弹，然后我一直没扔掉。找到了，那就是这个炸弹。我决定到这个水沟里面找找看有什么东西。原来是有血的。哎，其实这也可以下去啊，为什么要从那边下去啊？哎呀，我对这个游戏理解还是不够深啊，不够深刻，玩什么都玩不好。这边还有东西可以捡吗？没东西可以捡。那个人我看不见他，过来了。 哎，看不见，不知道怎么打。我先存个档。
What can I do for you, Snake?
刚刚很明显，那个在两个人对话的时候，那个阿瑟拉就很明显，我感觉到他是在帮我们蛇叔的，
Snake, don't.
就感觉他故意在透露那个。首先，那个李逵问他那个蛇叔有没有卡的时候，那个阿瑟拉说没有，其实是有的。我感觉阿瑟拉就在故意帮着我们，我感觉。 估计就这个两个人的利益开始有点分歧了。怎么那么多摄像头？他们都不在了。现在是正常的温度。
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2, freeze the key.
这地方好像没有。 我来这地方看一下，我先存个档。
You caught Snake?
怎么去把这个冷冻住呢？
War he sung is
我觉得应该不是在这儿吧？应该不是在这儿。 应该不是在这儿。外面那个摄像头是不会动的。把那个冷冻的话，那就去冷的地方呗。那地方有人吗？有啊。过来了。又要开始打了。这难道是要让我一路走回去吗？那我先走回去啊！我先暂停录制。那个，我又回到了这个打 BOSS 的这个地方，待了一会儿，然后这个 key 就变成这个钥匙就变成蓝色了。然后我们现在先回去把那个先弄上，我们把这个弄上。
PAL code number
There goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
我就要跑到那个岩浆的那个地方。然后先跑过去啊。
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently, Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
Nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
那怎么办？你蛇叔，你死定了呀！感觉这个情节又回到什么生化危机啊，一定要找到疫苗之类的。我先接着走我的路了。啊，那个这个也变成红色了。现在我们回去把这个安上。
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from, my age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s, a dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Grey Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Grey Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation.
Hmm?
I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake, I...
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
哇，这个情节越来越不吃迷离了。我感觉这个毒药像是一种算是控制人的吧，只要你不能做出越轨的行为。哎，我的手柄又关掉了。你不能做出越轨的行为，然后你要做出越轨的行为，我就把你干掉。基本上就是这个意思。 我的血是满的，是吧？那现在问题来了，为什么要控制蛇叔？为什么要控制蛇叔？肯定是怕蛇叔会背叛。为什么会怕蛇叔会背叛？那肯定是这帮人做了一些蛇叔不喜欢的事情。然后作为一个，哎呦，怎么这人太多了？然后作为一个，哎呦，然后作为一个后辈，来防止蛇叔做一些不应该做的事情。然后，所以说本来所有的我感觉现在整件事情的从头开始到现在所有的事情的起因，到现在目前为止的整个过程，我觉得所有的人都不是都有嫌疑，包括上校，上校就一直都支支吾吾的，就遮遮掩掩的，都不知道他想干嘛。然后我先拿一下东西。对，我觉得这个故事真的比我想象中要复杂很多。然后我觉得啊，要是这个行动一开始就是肮脏的话，那肯定也有人跟蛇叔一样，不喜欢这些龌龊的行为的人。所以说，为什么之前我就觉得，那个为什么一直有第三方势力好像在帮我们？我觉得这个第三方势力其实是自己的同伴，我觉得就是跟我们跟蛇叔的价值观相符的一帮人，我觉得。啊，我现在就随便的分析分析，胡乱分析。哎，我记得那边有个人。然后，我觉得我们的上司应该不是一个，也不是一个什么好人。我觉得到最后肯定要背叛的。然后到最后，我觉得蛇叔会不会是为自己而战？我觉得这很有可能。没打到啊！我的钥匙呢？好，先在这存个档，今天就玩到这儿。